just here listening to German music and here to interview a schnitzel. Why would you interview a schnitzel? Because within this schnitzel lies the truth to why you're going to make friends, be successful, and be sexy in Berlin. Now, what I've learned about 12 days of living in Berlin is that people here are very cool. And not cool in like, oh, I have an iPhone. They're like, I don't have data and I don't shave my armpits. And that's cool, motherfo. Okay. So people create their own cool here. Now, there are some rules. Rule number 1. Give people 2 weeks notice. Some guy on LinkedIn is like, hey, let's have lunch in 2 weeks at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. And I was like, I don't know what I'll be doing in 2 weeks. I do nothing. But I didn't want to seem too not cool. But turns out I have to say yes because everybody makes plans 2 weeks in advance here. So I am booked 2 weeks straight for 1 lunch, 2 lunches. Next thing that you have to do in Berlin if you want to make friends, don't say yes to a last minute activity. It proves that you have nothing better to do and you are a loser and you want to be a winner. Schnitzel on the forehead. I don't know what niche, what group of friends are going to think that's sexy. The vegans aren't going to like me. And possibly another thing I learned. Secret. You're not allowed to talk about East and West Berlin. Okay, as an adjective you can. I live in Eastern Berlin. But you can't say anything about East Berlin because it brings up very sensitive things about the war and about the past. And I totally understand that. I just am not good at geography. So I was like, hey, I'm a therapist in East Berlin. And sometimes there's broken bikes and scary people in dark alleys that make me a little nervous. But I'm not allowed to say that. Next. Those were the big ones. What's the last one? Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, dating. You're not going to date. Apparently, people don't date here. They're too creative and individual and too busy to call you back. Ghosting, der Ghosting, was created in Germany. Not Germany, because Berlin's a different place. Berlin is full of single people. Why did nobody tell me this before I moved here? I've been looking for Mr. Schnitzel for a long time, and I thought I would find him here. But I do have a date. Now, the important thing is, if he says, I invite you, he pays for that. If he says, let's meet, I pay for it, or I pay 50-50. Okay. Does anyone else ever eat comfort food when they're feeling lonely and scared in a new city without understanding the culture and having no friends? I'll make friends, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Until then, I'm off to have lunch alone. Berlin lover. It's my new hashtag. Hashtag Berlin lover. Wish me luck. I don't want to be a loser.